All right, you're still watching Ways. Now unleash your imagination on May 30th for National Creativity Day. Whether you are an artist, writer, musician, filmmaker, blogger, photographer, graphic artist, or any of the 100 other creative personalities, the world is going to celebrate you and your creative pursuit, and you absolutely deserve it. Other than nature, everything within sight originated with a creative thought from someone like you. So how Cross Mom and Creative Writing You founded the National Creativity Day in 2018 to celebrate the imaginative spirits wherever and to encourage them to keep creating. Now, the registrar at the National Day calendar proclaimed National Creativity Day to be observed today, May 30th. So, to all of us,
this is a day for me.
Yes, so
I'm so happy. It's my birthday already.
Yeah, like, it's a creative. It's a lot. Do you know?
Today.
And I think
give me gifts.
Creatives have a way of getting a lot of confusion. You know, because you have so much inside of your mind. You want to be this, you want to be that. You know, so I'm always grateful whenever I have certain kinds of idea and God just gives me a way to streamline it to say, okay, you know what, focus on this, you know. That's where I'm at with this new trainings that I'm doing. So it just, everything is just tied up around, you know, that ability for you to do a lot of things because your mind is always,
that's the problem most people have. They have different ideas, they can do different things, so they don't stay focused on one.
So that's the downside. So if you must then have that discipline to say, no, I know I can do many things, but you know what, this is where I want to specialize in. This is where I want to just continue to push, you know. So it can be tricky sometimes. What are you thinking about it?
I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I agree. I mean, I know that there are people
I don't agree so much
cannot handle the diversity, right? But there are people who actually perfectly can, and it's also a factor of years of work. It didn't just.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not overnight. So it is with time. So for instance, now what I'm doing now is completely different from what I've been doing.
So
but you see, it is stage by stage. So you're transitioning. Not that you see some creatives, they're like mad people. I want to do everything. All I say that I can do this, I can do. So it can get very messy.
Yeah, but one thing I have noticed is that for creatives as well, they have this air of perfection around them. So they want perfection.
They do it and they do it well.
You know, and sometimes they can just let it go. Even if let it just good and at least move forward and start. But they just want it to be perfect, and it might be difficult for them to be able to communicate to the next person. Like, especially when they can do it hands-on, is the case of I can't do this thing. Why can't you do it?
The way I look at it as a case of the one with 10 talents. You have to bring a return on all the talents. Yeah, so you don't leave anyone and then go to God and say, sorry, I used only one. Because I wanted to streamline.
Well, on that angle. All right, so who are we starting with? Elsie?
Elsie. So in line with our conversation for tonight, I was on Twitter generally. Was it on Sunday or Saturday? I can't let me see here. On the 29th, that's Sunday, yesterday, when Bashir Ahmed, he's part of the presidency cabinet, and he tweeted and said, just a glimpse of what happened during the so-called primaries in my constituency. Scoring a single vote must have even been a miracle. There are much more to what was seen here, exploring all the possibility and legal ways to reclaim our mandate. So, of course, he's running for office. He lost out in the primaries. And it's just so interesting that this guy had the audacity to come on Twitter to rant. And I love what people did to him. It was a case of, oh, God, this video is doctored. It is not real. Because remember what he did during the NSAS saga. And then when all the videos that was posted, he claimed that they were all doctored, they are not real, they are fake, you can't be ranting on social media. When Twitter was banned, he was elated, he was happy about it. Like, we just come to Twitter and we talk and we complain, what are you people doing there? And this same person decided to come and use the same platform
Twitter is bloody
to complain. I'm like, dude,
but let's look at
this not get shame.
So I get that part. Let's also look at this thing. When I saw this video, I was really worried. Genuinely worried.
Why were you worried?
Like, is this what our country
if your worry is starting now, then we are also just, I don't know,
Hey.
should I say all of us are trying to be delusional? Because this is what has been happening for a long time. Even the 2015 elections, we saw videos, he came out, and even him, I think there was a particular case, was it, where is Ganduje? Is it Ganduje? Where is he?
Yes, he's in Kano.
It's Kano, right? There was a particular rerun and everything that happened, videos emerged, and he himself saw those videos and claimed that, oh no, this is not it, it is doctored, the election was free and fair, he has been, but because you're not benefiting from this system that you have enjoyed, now you are coming to cry foul, right, and telling us that something is wrong. Please, nothing is wrong. They are actually, they are voting it properly. That's how to do it. Okay. Nothing is wrong.
Money, your story. That's interesting.
Nigeria. Delta delegates disagree over sharing formula of Atiku's gift.
Okay.
There was disagreement among the delegates of the PDP party, Delta State chapter, on Friday over the sharing formula of a cash sum reportedly gifted them by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who is aspiring to be president on the PDP platform. Atiku met the Delta PDP delegates in Asaba, the state capital, to woo them ahead of the party's primary. Saturday, Punch gathered the presidential aspirant dropped a huge bag, popularly known as the Ghana Must Go, said to be loaded with dollars to be shared amongst the delegates. Our correspondent, who observed the sharing of the dollars shortly after the departure of the presidential aspirant, noted that as the sharing was going on, the council chairmen were seen in an open disagreement among themselves over the sharing formula of the money. The disagreement had barely calmed down when another round of disagreement ensued in the glare of onlookers who described the scene as a shameful drama. However, the situation was finally brought under control by the leadership of the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, who later accepted the sharing formula.
Association of Local Governments of Nigeria.
Yes.
Like that's an association.
So it's just crazy. Wow. This is just broad daylight bribery. And you know the funny thing about Nigeria is we've accepted it and we're laughing over it. They are busy going online and people are making jokes.
Is it only joke? Did you know see somebody that was celebrating a brand new car?
Yes,
That's why somebody said she wants to become delegate.
Yeah,
the person does not have focus.
we are laughing. In another 3 years' time, we are going to be complaining and crying for change.
Yes.
But we watch these things happen, and you know the sad part of it is that EFCC, INEC, they do nothing about it. How can they sit down and watch these things happen?
In fact, this delegate matter, right? I actually spoke with a few lawyers, you know. I think we will sit down and really discuss what can be done, because it is actually criminal for you to buy people's consciences, buy people's votes. It is criminal. If you say you are actually the best man for the job, then your whatever credibility should stand for it. And I mean, it takes me to my story, because that's why.
Sorry, you said something. I want to ask a question. You said it's criminal to buy. Is it criminal to sell too? Let's know people were people arrested. So
you that you are selling your vote, I will arrest you.
They're supposed to arrest both of them.
Yes, you that you are selling your vote.
A clarification.
I'm telling you now.
Don't be what points on me. What is the problem?
You that you are selling your vote, I arrest you. I will arrest the person that gave you the money to buy your vote, because it doesn't make any sense. And that's why my story actually, you know, this was I believe that this was what Peter Obi had seen, you know, so he was just looking at it that there's no hope for me. I can't match an Atiku with money. Or a Wike. So even if Atiku decides to step down, a Wike will be there and he has a bag load of money, right? Absolutely. So I can't match it. So the guy just decided gingerly to move to Labour Party. And now he has emerged the Labour Party presidential candidate, right? As Patotomi steps down for him. You said?
I wonder why he waited for that.
And so you know how you feel like there's still some level of hope that you're thinking maybe the party would eventually do what is best for the nation,
at this point
what is best for Nigeria.
We shouldn't bank on hope. We must bank on strategies.
Absolutely. And that's why there's a particular candidate that his slogan is hope. Everybody should run.
We don't want any hope. Go take your hope.
Hope is not a strategy.
It's not a strategy.
I can't call it
prayer is not a strategy.
It's not a strategy. You have to be strategic about it. I'll tell you after the break, when we go on the break. Okay. So we'll come back from the break. We want to discuss what's it called? The party primaries, right? And we have Devo with us. Stay with us. We'll be right back.